Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you happen to be located on this transcendent planet called Earth, I hope you are having a special day, evening, or night, wherever you happen to be located, dear listener. Today on my channel, this is part 3 of my demonstration of modeling the famous, the fabulous, the sensual, the sexy She-Hulk. In the last part 2, we did the leg, and we saw how nice it looked. It looked like a low poly leg, and her torso looks like a low poly female torso. So we see that the method that I use for modeling, only thing I did was put everything in a wireframe. I had the select box, and I just pulled vertices. I wasn't struggling by reshaping faces. I wasn't struggling by rotating edges. All I did was just pull vertices horizontally on the X or the Y axis. That's all I was doing. So theoretically, for me, since a demonstration, of course, it's going to take some time. But if you was doing this in your basement, in your office, in your studio, it probably would take 40 minutes to make a quick low poly model. And from now on, this the way I'm going. I'm not going to be... I know how to make my own person, but you never know. It never looks perfect, though. When you make your own model, you get that point. It don't look perfect. But I'm going to get this orthographic view from now on. And this is how I'm going to be sketching, making my meshes. So let me go into wireframe mode. Wireframe for my front view. And I have it on the front view right here. It's in front view. Right here, I'm circling it. It's in front view. And on my other one, I have it both in right and left and I have it in orthographic mode. See, here's my left side. And the reason I do that, in case I can't model one side, I know the other side is identical. That's why I add the left and the right side. So let me switch it back to my left. But so far, I don't need the other side. It's shaping up pretty well. So now, let me put this in orthographic. Wireframe mode. Wireframe. Okay, I can see our arms. Now the arms will be a little bit difficult because they're right with our body. I hope it works out okay. We'll see how it go. We'll see. I wonder, can you hide certain parts of your mesh? I may have to work on that in another video. Have it highlighted. I just want to go to my solid view for a moment. Let me click on my body structure. It's back in solid view. So I want to rotate it just a little. It has to be in edit mode. You know, everything is done in edit mode. Alright, I got this little section right here. The face is highlighted. So I can put it back in front view. Back in front view. And I'm just going to extrude it. Just extrude it a little bit on the X. Okay, that's wonderful right there. Alright. Put it back on move mode. I'm going to rotate it some more. I want to click on this. This face. So I have that. I can put it right back into front view. Now I just extrude on the Z axis. This is where I want it to be at. I can click on the move tool, which I like using, and drag the arm over. I'll leave it right there. Then I just extrude again. Extrude on the Z axis again. Then I just move, grab the arm. Grab the arm. Grab the arm on the X. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can highlight this and move this over a little bit more. Okay, it won't go. Let me I have it on edge mode. I'm gonna hit shift alt at the same time. Then I'm gonna see if I can move this. Oh good, I moved it over some. Alright, now the next important thing to do is to add our loop cuts. There's one. Let me zoom in some more so you can see it better. I want to zoom in. I don't need to see our face anymore. I just need to see that arm. All I need is that arm. Let me zoom in on this other one. Bring it down. I just need her arm. That's it. Alright, so we're going to add our loop cuts. Add about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's good. I'll come down to the other arm. The lower arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that's doable. Alright, next. I hit my Z. Go back into wireframe. And here is where the magic start taking place. Alright. I'm going to highlight this. I have to put it back, and I have to put it in vertex mode. So I can hit 1, or I can click on this vertex symbol. Alright, good. So we're good to go. I want to put back my move tool on because that speeds it up some. And I just move it over. Move it over. Highlight the next vertex. Oops, see? Click somewhere, then highlight my next vertices. Sorry about that. Let me highlight this vertices. I may have to do some adjustments. I like that little gray area right there, so I have to zoom out so I can get that gray area. That helps me select things easier. Alright. I got that. Grab it and just bring it over some. Click on the gray area. Box select this vertex and just move it over some more. I'm going to get this top vertex right here. And let's move that over some. Click on the gray area. Box select. Okay, move that over. That looks good. Click on the gray area. Move it over. See, it's coming along. Move this a little bit right there. Click on that gray area. Move it over some. Now her arm may not look good because her arm is touching her body. It would be good if she had her arms. It's a little bit distorted. But we'll do the best we can. But you know, as you get better with this, you will have the idea of how to effectively shape an arm. That includes me too, because I've only been trying this method for a day or so. Alright. This vertex should look good. Let me come to these others. Try to bring it in a little bit more. Right there. Oops, I selected 2. Yeah, but I'm pointing, you have to select only one at a time. It looks good right there. Click in the gray area. Pull it over. Okay. Click in the gray area. Pull it over. And this is her hand. I believe this is her hand. But I can still bring it over some. Good. So now I can go to the other side of her body. Click in the gray area so there's no mistakes. I bring this. I'm just going to hit G for this and bring it down to her shoulder right there. Good. It fits the shoulder. And some of the points are already on her body, so I leave those points alone. That goes there. This goes here. Now, since that image is so fuzzy looking, it may not be perfect. But as you saw so far, it was a good facsimile. And then if you go to sculptor mode too, you know you can fine tune certain points on her body to make it look even better. And that's why I would go to sculpting tool next. I would do my work right in this edit mode. Then when I finish my particular edits, I would jump and start using the sculpting tools to make the skin look more skin-like. Now I haven't gotten to the level where I'm ready to start putting clothes on my figure. I just got to the level now where I'm starting to make models and create some animations. But still, there still is a big step by doing this of making 3D figures. And 3D, I probably can even make animals like this. Yes, so remember, you even can make animals. It's just not for humans. You can make a lion. But you remember, you got to have an off the graphic view. Let me see how this look. I'm gonna put it back in solid mode. I'm hit Z, put it back in solid mode. See, don't look too bad. Don't look too bad at all. And see, that look like a breast right there. Alright, so put it back in front view. Now, I want to come over here. I want to hit. Now, this is going to be more difficult because it got vertices everywhere. Is it? I wonder. No, it may not be as difficult as I thought. Because I can select the vertices. I got to put it back in wireframe mode. I can select my vertices right here. And it will show me where it's at. On my left side view. Let me move the vertices and see what happened. No, it's not the way I want it. I guess it is. But I want to. Oh, I know what happened. If I click in the front view, this vertex right here, I just want to move that front vertices. I don't care about the back right now. But I can do them at the same time. See? I'm going to get Control G, Y. Move this vertices right here. This one. Then I go to the other side. Move this vertices on Y. So let me see how this arm look. I may have to do it this way, people. I may have to physically come and select what vertices I want. I'm in Control Z again. So that's what I want. Like I want that right there. Only that vertices. So I go back, click right. I should try something else. I'm gonna see if I can hide some of these vertices where I just have an arm showing. Just that arm. So I'm gonna put it back in solid mode. Now I never tried hiding something in the edit menu. You just hide it in object mode. I'm gonna hit Shift H. Oh, it worked. So good. See, that's something else new. So I'm only going to select all the vertices that I want from this lady right here, from the Fabulous She-Hulk. It's this right here. Now I want it more. Vertices I don't want. I hit C, then I hit Shift to get rid of the vertices that I do not want. Right on the back, or do I want all these vertices that do up the arm. I should have put it in wireframe mode, but hey, I want all the vertices that deal with our arm. So I just can color it straight. I just keep my finger on the mouse button and just color it in like I'm actually coloring something. Select what I want only. So I got vertices that I want only. Let me shift it back around. Yes. Put it back in front for this. I'm only going to click on vertices that I want to manipulate. Now, H. Good. It worked. I've never hit Shift H and like I said, in edit mode, but it works. I learned something new. So let's go back to tilde. I choose right. Now I can go back to Z wireframe, and I should be able to hopefully do this stuff a lot easier. But I still have some questions. But hey, I'll just start moving. Wow. Just start lining her arm up. I'll answer the difficult things later. GY. Bring it in. GY. Hit the G key and hit the Y. Bring it in as much as possible. G key, Y key. So we see what I'm doing. All I'm just doing, hitting G and Y. And there may be a faster way to do this. It may be, but I don't mind. I don't mind. G1. And I'm gonna zoom in some more too, so I can see it better. See, zoom in. The graphic is sort of fuzzy, so the more clear it is, the better. You know, the better you can create your model. But this is a nice start, a nice little exercise. So we will see how this arm look. D1. D1. Now let's work my way back up with the other arm, the other side. See, there's some vertices I didn't want. I don't. I must hit H for those. So good. Wait. Something disappeared. Damn, I'm gonna get rid of everything. Click on the vertices I don't want. Hit H to hide them. So remember, the H key, it works in edit mode too. Like I said, only time I used the H key and Shift H was when I was in object mode and I wanted the whole object to be gone. Now we know it works in edit mode. So now I got better control. GY. GY. All I'm just doing on the vertices is hitting GY. And I'm gonna write it right here. That's all I'm hitting. Let me write it in my annotate. Oh, but it's GY. I'm just hitting those key over and over. G, and I push Y. I'm not hitting no other fancy dancy key. Just those. So I should be done with this in the next couple of minutes. Then we'll see how this arm look. See, it's hard to tell now because it's getting real fuzzy. Yeah, it's getting real fuzzy. It's hard to tell between her arm and her hair. But I just estimated. Like I said, all I'm just doing now is doing something repetitive. I'm just hitting G, Y, over and over. I'm not doing nothing else fancy. Okay. Now let me see if I can bring everything back. Alt H. Let me make it solid. See, look at that. Look at that. That's a good looking arm. So that's the conclusion of this part of the video. They got our arm. Next part now. This is where the big boys come in. I'm going to make her head next. So let me say this. And like I said, any little weird effects, you can take care of that when you start doing that all that the sculpting. But you see so far how helpful it is. How wonderful it is. Dude, I'm trying to get rid of my Thank you for stopping by. We are done making her arm. It took 20 minutes. It took 20 minutes for me to do it because I was talking and taking my time. But I said for 1 hour, you're going to be making your own basic meshes. If you enjoyed the video once more about we making a fabulous She-Hulk, give me a thumbs up. We successfully made her arm. If you got any comments about how you quickly rig models, because this is the fastest way I ever thought of doing. Like I said, I'm not pulling. I think it'd be lasting an hour. Or the total time it did last an hour. Because I made 3 parts. So, okay, I'll give it. So far, it's like almost 1 hour and 90 minutes. So, I got to say that. But it's still quicker than pulling faces, rotating edges. I didn't rotate nothing. I just grabbed a vertices, put it on that drawing, and zap, it was it. And it's all still in a box shape. All I'm going to do next is add me some, the vertical, you know what I'm saying? The vertical, lines. I'm going to add them vertical because right now everything is horizontal. To make it truly mesh-like, I need the vertical and a horizontal lines in my mesh. So far, the vertical method has helped us create this basic mesh. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up. If you got a comment, leave a comment. Till the next time, Blender family. Next time, 3D family. And I said you can do this on any. This just don't apply to Blender. You can do this technique in Maya, Houdini, Cinema 4, wherever you have to model something. You can use it in anything. Until the next time, peace.